Alright, what's up, Titanx community? I hope you guys are having a great day. My light went out again. I need to start fixing that, but that's tomorrow's problem. Today, we saw an amazing bounce, a very strong bounce for Titanx, not just Titanx, actually. The whole entire protocols did see one major green bounce, and I think only one, maybe one, was on like 1% in the green. The rest of them were 40%, 72%, things like that. So we love to see that, right? Trust me, who doesn't want to see it? In the past, I have said that I'm still bearish in the past few videos since way back here. This light blue trend line right here that I drew is pretty much perfect, spot on. A lot of people out there like the Verse, even Trader Lee, even other influencers, other little investors also do technical analysis. Each of them have their own style, that's the beauty about it. Find what good strategy for technical analysis that works for you. You can copy me, you can copy the Verse, you can copy anybody that you think you find a good strategy that will make you some money, right? Whatever works, stick with it. Just because I say this certain things doesn't mean you should do exactly that. Okay? Everybody has their own style, and what works for them may or may not work for you. That being said, I'm the type of guy that I'm just like, I try to do the least amount of lines possible. I don't want to do a crazy amount of just information on the screen and people get confused. I like to just do a little tiny, as the least amount of lines I can, and still go into depth and price targets and everything to teach you guys. Because I don't mind letting the new fish understand and let them inform them, hey, this is support, this is resistance, I think it's going to do this, this, and that. Okay? I'm trying to help as many people as I can because I didn't have the mentor, and I want to be that mentor that I never had. All right? So, I know I ranted off for a little bit, and I apologize. So, we did see that green candle pop off. I'm going to zoom in. All right? You see this wick that popped above the 1334, and it popped above the light blue line right here. This is what we need to see. A breakthrough here, but we need to we need to stay above, preferably above all three of these, the 1334 and the line right here. That would be great. You see this blue vertical line right here that I drew is what it could happen once this happens. You remember I think it was like one or two videos ago where I kept saying, this pattern right here, it just bounces up and down, and eventually once it starts bouncing, it starts the pattern starts shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, and it starts getting like this, right? It starts bouncing smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually, because so much like it's being compressed so much, what's gonna happen? It has enough, right? And it's going to just pop. That's exactly what we saw today. I want to see this happen again, which was the crazy part was that I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago or something like that. I said that there was going to be a big move in about 8 days. I was off by what? 2 days, maybe somewhere like that. I can't remember the exact timeline, but I did say something was going to happen, right? And that's where this line came from. So, could tomorrow or the next 2 days maybe be a sign that we're going to break through this pattern and go back up? I want to see this pop, but I want to see the candlesticks go above this. If it stays above the light blue right here, that'd be great. But I would prefer for the candlesticks to go up here. That would be a super bullish confirmation that we're going to go higher. And if we head up here, I'm pretty certain the 1334 will also cross bullish, which will turn out to be even better. It's starting to curl though. it's not doing this down here. It's starting to form a pattern of which it's starting to do this way. So I'm pretty confident now. These were just examples of a possibility that Titanx could do. Okay, an outcome. Things change, so I gotta adjust to what the market is telling me. So based off of what I'm seeing now, we are finally starting to see a curvature like so, which could be somewhere along the lines of this. You know, eventually somewhere down the road we could cross to the 1334. The RSI is it's at a beautiful level. It is so healthy being in that zone that I'm really happy where it's at, because this RSI level has way more than enough strength to send this Titanx price to shoot up and skyrocket. Okay, we are far away from overbought, and we are right. I'm not gonna say right under it, but I'm sorry, right above it. But we are a good distance away from the oversold area as well. Still, super bullish long term on Titanx. I'm still very bullish on the tokenomics, how it works, the buy and burns, you know, everything all together put together, right? It's still very super bullish. But the technical analysis and the TA, and said that twice for some reason. But like for right now, short term, it's looking still bearish. It's bullish, but it's bearish. You get me? So hopefully you guys didn't sell too early. I don't think it's time to sell. I kept saying we could not see this candlestick close. Keywords. That's what I want to point out. Like I mention keywords every single time. A lot of people were like, you said we were gonna go down and then trend. Not a lot of people, but like one or two did say that. Oh, we went below the yellow line, and you said we can see, you know, 3 something. In a way, I kind of did, but what I really said was that if we went below my yellow line right here for support, it's okay for wicks to go down, but the body of the candle cannot close below here, or else we will be trading down here. But because we did it twice, actually, but because look, that's the craziest thing too, and it proves to you that TA does work, and what I say is true. The wick candle one day went all the way down, but we bounced right back up above, and the body of the candle closed above this yellow line, which was still giving the right pattern of this being staying true to the pattern. We did it again yesterday, remember? Yesterday we went down to like 4.9 all the way down here. I did manage to scalp some good Hyper, Hydra, Titanx, and I got me also Legend Eggs. All of them from yesterday, I'm up. I sent out a tweet about that, okay? Private members, if you know, you know. And since the wick went down, look what happened. The body of this close of the body, the candlestick, it's still above the yellow line. So what happened right here? Perfect. Oh, did this just get updated? I think this just got updated live. I don't think this was here. Correct me if I am wrong, but I don't think this was here. Huh. But yeah, anyways, like I'll get to this in here in a second. But thanks to the body the candlestick right here closing above the 1334 made this possible. If the body of the candle would have been closing down here, this green candle would have been opposite, and it would have been red. We would have been trading way down here in the low 4s. I hope you guys understood and listened. I know a lot of you watch and listen while you're in the gym or in the car on the way to work. By the way, be very safe. I wish you a good workout if you're at the gym. But wait, hold on. Now, onto this. If this is true, this is actually really bullish. This may have been a really good, perfect time to make the video. If If this is true and the candlestick managed to push above it, we technically have a confirmation of this pattern and it can do this. I'm not saying it is. It's not 100% guaranteed, but if this candlestick stays true and it does up above, we could see the 1334 close a lot sooner than later, and this pattern worked out perfectly right here. Ooh, the next 24 hours, 24 to 36 hours are going to be interesting. It's literally touching exactly on the line too. It can go either or. It really does depend on the buyers, on the sellers, and all that, and see what happens. I love it. I'll keep it, man. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this content, enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button, subscribe, comment down below anything. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.